CEOs. They are supposed to be serious, suit-wearing, billion-dollar decision makers at the top of corporate food chain. But lately, it feels like they've been competing in a reality show called Who Wants to Ruin Their Career the Fastest? So today, we are counting down the top 5 CEO recent scandals, from least bad to absolute corporate disaster. Let's go. At number 5, we have Piotr Szczerek, CEO of Drogbruk, the hat-snatching CEO. Now, you are probably wondering, why isn't he number 1? Wait until you hear number 1, then you'll be shocked. And if you are a female, brace yourself, because I wouldn't be surprised if you punched a hole through your phone upon hearing the details of number 1. But let's start with 5 and count down. So, why Piotr at 5? At the US Open, this Polish CEO went viral after snatching a signed cap meant for a kid. Yes, you heard that right. A millionaire CEO stole a child's autograph hat. That's just not bad optics, that's Disney villain behavior. Severity level, low to medium. It's not criminal, just pure PR Piotr disaster. He didn't break laws, he broke the internet, and not in the cool Kardashian way. Impact: the video went viral worldwide. Drogbruk stock dropped around 15%, and Piotr is now better known as the cap snatcher CEO than for anything he's actually built. Imagine losing millions over a hat. At number 4, we have Byron, CEO of Astronomer, the Coldplay Kiss Cam CEO. Why? At a Coldplay concert, the kiss cam lands on Astronomer CEO Byron, and instead of a cute moment, he gets caught making out with his own HR head, Kristen Cabot. The clip went viral faster than you can say yellow. Severity level, medium. It's not illegal, but it's still a bad look when the guy responsible for HR compliance is literally tongue deep with HR. Impact: both resigned in July 2025, Astronomer got free unwanted publicity, and Coldplay may have accidentally hosted the first ever corporate ethics seminar during a love song. At number 3, we have Laurent Freixe. I'm probably pronouncing his name all wrong, but he's the CEO of Nestle. Why? Nestle fired their CEO in September 2025, Laurent Freixe, for having a romantic relationship with a direct subordinate. Now, I know what you are thinking. That happens in every office. But when you are the CEO of Nestle, power dynamics aren't just frowned upon, they are a lawsuit waiting to happen. Severity level, medium to high. It's not criminal, but it's a serious breach of corporate ethics, especially for a company constantly under ESG microscope. Impact: he got booted with no severance package, which is basically unheard of for a CEO. A new replacement was rushed in, and Nestle investors are left wondering if the next scandal will involve Kit Kats or child labour exposes. At number 2, we have Takeshi Niinami, CEO of Suntory. Why? The CEO of Suntory, the Japanese company behind Jim Beam and Maker's Mark, got caught up in a police investigation over supplements allegedly containing THC, basically marijuana, weed. Now, in Japan, cannabis isn't a little edgy. It's basically career suicide. Police even raided his house and took a urine sample, though nothing was found. Severity level, high. Even if it was a mistake, just the suspicion of illegal drugs in Japan is enough to make a corporate giant panic. Impact: he resigned on September 1st, 2025. Suntory loses a long-standing leader, shareholders freak out, and somewhere in Kentucky, a bourbon barrel just shed a tear. Finally, we get to number 1, Dan Kernaghan. Why? Dan was the CEO of JLL Australia, a global real estate giant. His downfall wasn't one dumb viral moment, it was a whole culture of misconduct under his watch. Reports include mishandling harassment complaints. Dan was accused of protecting senior executives who were the subject of serious sexual harassment complaints. strip club trips. Executives, including leadership, allegedly went to strip clubs on company trips. Culture of sleaze. Internal WhatsApp group chats surfaced with sexually explicit and offensive content shared among senior leaders. Failure of leadership. Dan wasn't directly accused of the worst misconduct himself, but as CEO, he was responsible for how complaints were handled, and he allegedly downplayed or dismissed them. So, if you were a woman at GLL and someone touched you up inappropriately, chances are Dan would have just turned the other cheek. No pun intended. Severity level, high. This wasn't just embarrassing, it was systemic misconduct. When law firms get called in to investigate your entire company culture, that's corporate DEFCON 1. Impact, he got sacked immediately in August 2025, GLL's reputation tanked, and now company faces lawsuits, scrutiny, and probably HR seminars so boring that even the offenders will wish they stayed at the strip clubs. So, well, there you have it. From hat theft to workplace sleaze, CEOs are out here proving that money can buy you many things, but it cannot buy common sense. Which one of these do you think was the worst? Drop it in the comments. If you ever make it to CEO, just remember, there's always somebody watching. Peace.